Hello, wonderful people. Today we have a 10-minute workout focused on the lower body. Let's get straight into it. We're going to come down onto our knees. Now I want you to start off with your knees directly underneath your hips, wrists directly underneath your shoulders, and we're going to go for some donkey kicks. Starting on the first side, we're doing 8 in total. Nice and controlled. You want to be lifting with the glutes. 6 more to go. Keep that foot flexed and make sure the rest of the body stays nice and still as you're doing this. 2 more. And then we're going to take it over to the other side. Exact same thing, 8 on the other side. The rest of the body staying nice and still. Keep it going. Let's go, 4 more to go. Exhale as you lift the leg up. Nice and strong. Last one. Now we're going to go back to the first side. I want you to take the leg up, point your toes. Straighten that leg out and we're going to bend and stretch 3 times, keeping the top half of the leg nice and still. We're trying to squeeze the hamstring. That's it. And again, point the toes and then we're bending and stretching 3 times. Keeping the top half of the leg as still as you can. Really squeeze the back of that leg. And then return the leg down. Last time. Going for that leg curl, really contracting the back of the leg. Keeping the rest of the body as still as you can. And then drop that knee down. Onto the other side, same thing. Leg goes up, toes are pointed. And then we bend and stretch 3 times. Really think about squeezing the back of the leg. You want to find that mind-muscle connection. 2 more rounds. Keep that core engaged. I like to lift my belly button up away from the floor in this position, and that helps me find that engagement and keep it. Nice. Last time. Bending and stretching 3 times. And then return the knee down, and we're going to move on to fire hydrant. So this time you're taking your leg out to the side. I want you to drop one elbow down, and on the opposite side, lift that leg up to the side as high as you can lift it without disturbing the rest of the body. 4 more. Using your glutes to squeeze. 2 more. Nice. And then we're going to straighten that leg out and lift the whole leg. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Now let's go over to the other side. Exact same thing, other arm goes down. So now if you've got your left arm down, your right leg is going to be working. And again, lifting that leg up to the side, keeping the knee bent. 6 more to go. Halfway, we've got 4 more. Rest of the body should be nice and still. Nice, last one now. And then we're straightening out that leg and we're just lifting it up 4 times. It's going to be harder. We're lifting more with the glutes. 2 more. And then return that leg down to the floor. We're going to come up to a kneeling position. I want you to make sure that you're kneeling upright. Core is engaged. Glutes are engaged as well. And I want you to have a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Arms reach out in front and you're just going to hinge back at the knee, keeping that straight line in your body. Taking it back and then bring yourself forward. We've got 3 more. Keep the glutes and the core engaged. You want to keep that straight line in your body, making sure you're not breaking at the hips or bending at the back. Last one. And then bring yourself forward. Lie down on your belly now. So you're going to be lying down on your belly with your knees about as wide as the mat. Make a little pillow for your head. Have your knees nice and wide. Bend the knees and then bring the heels together. Feet are flexed. So I want you to press your pubic bone into the floor and squeeze those heels together. It might not look like much, but trust me, if you're doing this right, you'll be feeling it. Keep the feet nice and close to the glutes. Squeeze the heels together. 1 more. Now on this next, I want you to squeeze the heels and lift the thighs away from the floor. and then release. And again, squeeze and lift. Try and keep the upper body as still as you can. Squeeze and lift. That's it, one more time. Squeeze and lift, and then lower the legs down. We're going to have 2 straight legs now, and you can bring them in a little bit. 1 leg at a time, just lift the leg behind you. Keeping that leg nice and straight. You want to keep your hips in contact with the floor, but you're using your glutes to lift that leg behind you. Keep it going. 2 more to go. And then we're going to lift both legs at the same time. Nice and controlled. We're doing 8 in total. Keep it going. 6 more. Squeezing the glutes to lift the legs behind you. Nice and strong. Last 2. And then we're coming out of this position and we're going to come and lie on our side. So the next exercise we're going to do is a clown. So you want to be lying on your side with both of your legs bent and your elbow down on the floor to support you. You want to keep the core engaged so your waist is lifted up away from the floor. And we're just going to lift the top leg. Whole leg comes up and then lower back down. Again, you want to keep the upper body nice and still. 2 more. Using the glutes to lift that leg. Last one. Nice. Now we're going to press the knee into the floor, lift the whole body up. Foot stays down, knee stays down. We're coming whole way up and then all the way back down. 3 more. So really challenging the glutes here. 2 more. Last one. Nice. And then we're adding a little bit more. So for this next set, you're going to do the exact same thing. Coming up, hold that position, straighten out that leg, and then bend. And again, bend and stretch. 4 times in total. Keep pressing that knee into the floor. Don't let yourself sink down. And then come all the way down. We're going to go again. This time we're going to add on some circles. So you're coming up, straighten that leg out, hold that position and do little circles moving from the hip. We're going 4 in each direction. Once you've gone the first, then reverse it. Keep everything nice and still, just that leg moves. And then bring everything back to the start position. Last thing we're doing now. We're going to kick our leg forward. So again, you're coming up, leg lifts, hip lifts, straighten that leg out. Arm reaches up to the ceiling, kick your leg forward, and then bring it back. 1 more time, kick that leg forward, keeping everything else nice and still. Bring that leg back, bend that knee, and then return all the way back down. Give yourself a smack, and then mentally prepare yourself for doing it all again on the other side. So again, starting from the clam, knees are bent, elbows supporting on the floor. We're just lifting that top leg to begin with. Keep the waist lifted away from the floor, core is engaged. Nice, 2 more. And then you're going to lift the hips as well. Press the knee into the floor, coming all the way up. Leg lifts, hip lifts. That's it, squeezing the glute. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And then bring yourself down. Next, we're going to add on the leg extension. So again, you're pressing your knee and your foot into the floor, hip and leg lifts. And then you're going to straighten out that top leg. Bend it, bend and stretch 4 times. Keep the hips lifted. And then after that 4th one, bring yourself all the way back down. We're going to go for our circles. So set yourself up, coming all the way up, holding that position, straighten that leg out, and let's go for our circles. We're doing 4 in each way. Reverse it, take it the other way. Bend that knee once you're done, and then bring yourself down. Last thing, coming up to do kicks. Mentally prepare, coming all the way up. Reach that arm up towards the ceiling, straighten that leg out, kick it forward twice. Keep the core engaged. You want to keep everything else as still as you can. Bring that leg back, bend that knee, and bring yourself all the way done. Well done! You did it. We did it together. Hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully I'll see you here soon.